What's good? What's good? Now, it's super rare that I have to do a back-to-back scary video, man, dissecting a lot of stuff that's going on in the world of boxing, but I gotta do it. I just did one on Jermell Charlo, how he doesn't get the respect that he deserves. Y'all check that video out. Now I gotta do one on my boy Terence Crawford, man, on this Glovegate situation. So what's good? It's the one and only, but what do I know? Boxing, back at y'all with another one. Here to clear up some things, give my opinion on the situation that happened Saturday against David Avanesian. Now you see Team Avanesian actually just posted this on their stories, and it says Team Avanesian has complained about Crawford's gloves splitting, with sources saying that they were not allowed to examine the gloves prior to the fight. Now that's definitely some weird stuff going on, but as you guys can see, it says right here, it says these are two different stories of the same Nebraska location. Both scams involve gloves. David Avanesian and Aaron, I don't know this dude, Nebraska Athletic Commission 3 years ago had the exact same story with gloves. I think that it's not a coincidence. I think that it's a scheme they use for 100% victory. Now, things are getting spooky over here. Now, let me first put my touch on it, okay? So, as you guys know, the glove situation, which is a very rare situation, I personally never seen like gloves like split like that in the middle of a fight. Yeah, and that is weird. Now, personally, who I blame the most, I gotta blame. I blame the referee, and I blame the Athletic State Commission. This is why. If anybody knows, when you're trying on gloves and these fighters, like after their weigh-in on Friday, they try on new gloves or whatnot, right? They try the gloves because in the rules of boxing, for a professional bout, all gloves have to be brand new. It can't be any used gloves or anything like that. The gloves have to be brand new. So after the weigh-in, for you guys that don't know, after the weigh-in, after each fighter weighs in, they then go and test like a whole bunch of gloves, right? To see which gloves they want. They test one for their right hand and they test one for their left hand. It's not just two pair of gloves, left and right. No, it's like a whole bunch of gloves, and they test it out to see, okay, I want this one for my right, so they'll put an R on that one or whatever, and they'll move it, and they'll go test some different gloves and like, okay, I want this glove for my left. It's the same, it'll be the same brand, or sometimes it's different brands, but a lot of times it's the same brand, same colors, just different padding and all that type of stuff, and they try them out to see which is more comfortable for their hands or whatnot. So apparently, obviously, Terence Crawford, they tried out the gloves. I'm assuming they did. I didn't see any videos, but I'm assuming they tried the gloves on or whatnot. And apparently, we saw what happened in the 6th round. The gloves split, right? Now, here's my thing. This is why I blame the Athletic State Commission, and this is why I blame the referee. First and foremost, in any sanctioned bout, you always have a backup pair of gloves. Do you guys remember when Kell Brook and Amir Khan fought? Kell Brook had to change his gloves when he went to when he got in the ring for some reason that wasn't even disclosed. Tank Davis versus Leo Santa Cruz. Tank Davis was gonna wear some gloves by Canelo Alvarez, but Mayweather didn't want him to wear those gloves because he said, "Why are you supporting the guy that doesn't support you or whatever?" And so they changed the gloves, and he wore those just plain Jane white gloves or whatnot. You are also always supposed to have more than one gloves when you are preparing for it or when you're getting ready for a sanctioned bout. There's always a backup pair of gloves. So I don't understand why Terence Crawford's team, or not so much of his team, because I don't put the blame on Bud, but it is like, why did the why did the Omaha Athletic State Commission, why did they not have them just put on the backup gloves? The referee should have done that too. Here's why the referee should have done that. Had anything significantly had anything of significance happen to David Avanesian in a bad way, like any negative, like say he had some type of brain damage after that fight, that would have been on the referee. Well, why did you let them continue with those type of gloves? The referee should have stopped and said, "Nah, hey, where's the backup pair? These are ripped. Put the backup pair." The crowd is gonna boo regardless. Anytime you stop a fight, the crowd is gonna boo. So forget that. They should have put the backup pair on or whatnot, and the fight should have, and then the fight could have kept going or whatnot. I don't understand why they didn't do this. However, Everlast did issue out a statement on Tuesday. It says on Tuesday, Everlast. Funny, I just said that. On Tuesday, I'm reading it right now. Shout out to Boxing Scene. It says on Tuesday, Everlast issued a statement in response to the speculation on social media that Crawford and his team were using manipulated gloves. The manufacturer owned up to the mishap, saying defect leather had been used in the production of Crawford's gloves. Everlast pointed out that it followed commission protocol by offering another set of gloves. See what I just told y'all? By offering another set of gloves, but that the commission had questioned but that the commission in question had deemed the faulty ones were still good enough for competition use. Everlast said that there was no foul play or tampering with Crawford's gloves. It says we take safety and performance seriously. Everlast wrote, as the leader of professional boxing equipment, it is more important that we ensure the necessary steps are in place to review our product development process and the integrity of our gloves. This process includes close scrutiny of all materials used in construction methods employed on the production of our professional competition gloves. Our top priority is to ensure that every fighter who uses our product has safe and secure experience. During the development cycle of the custom fight gloves used in Crawford vs. Avanesian, a bath of defect leather was used in production, resulting in a manufacturing. I get so excited, y'all. Excuse me. A malfunction during the competition. In such case, Everlast follows proper protocol by providing backup competition pairs to be replaced pending the decision by the sanctioning body overseeing the fight. A stoppage was called to review the equipment malfunction, and the commission deemed equipment was still suitable for competition. No foul play at hand, nor was there any tampering of the product on behalf of Terence Crawford and his camp. So here's my thing about that. I'm gonna give my insight. All right, listen. Yes, the situation is weird. It's a little funny. It's a little, it's definitely off. But here's my thing, bro. Terence Crawford, why would he, listen, we've never had this happen before. I don't think Terence Crawford did any foul play. I mean, the man has not done any foul play, so why would he start with David Avanesian? You know what I'm saying? I don't think that David Avanesian, I just don't see Terence Crawford. I don't think Terence Crawford had anything to do. I mean, I could see if there was some type of plastic, like the way they were in Antonio Margarito's hand wraps. If we saw something like that, then that'd be one thing. But again, bro, I don't think that. Listen, Terence Crawford this never happened before in any of Terence Crawford's fights. So why would Terence Crawford need to manipulate with gloves for David Avanesian? And this man has been in there with guys that are much better and much more accomplished than David Avanesian, okay? Personally, listen, it sucks. It happened. I do blame the athletic commission. I also blame the referee. It should have been handled in a better way, but I don't think it's no foul play on Terence Crawford. So let's get this off of Terence Crawford. Like, comment, subscribe, but what do I know?